My new man had a doctor's appointment. He couldn't make it today. He couldn't make it today. Hey, I'm Destiny. No, I'm just saying, welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday fun day, y'all. Exactly. So I'm back to talk to y'all about the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion part 3. So before we get started, I love Sundays. I feel great. I didn't do anything last night. I didn't go out because I went to like a comedy show. Corey Holcomb, Tony Roberts, Jess Nash, and this other guy, which I took a video of and I forgot his name. But all of them was really, really funny. Like, I love a good comedy show. So I had a blast. I went with Good Deed. I made a short about it. He's been on my channel on a few of my other videos. So shout out to Good Deed because it was a fun time. He's my real brother. So, it was a blast, right? You ain't got to worry about, no extra, except for when I posted and people was concerned. But fuck all of that. Let's get into some stuff. I hope y'all got a cocktail. If y'all at brunch, y'all just came back from brunch, lay back, get you a cocktail. We finna get on the rocks and talk a little shit. Because y'all know how I do. Okay, so it's tequila reposado only. I chose not to bring the bottle in here because if I drink the bottle, then Lord forgive us. Okay, take y'all shot. Ooh, child. Baby. Tequila and vodka is only for the strong. The last few days or the last 2 things, like I went out or whatever, I had some Hennessy and some Crown, and that brown liquor tastes like paste to me. That's why I'm a clear liquor type of girl. But nevertheless, sip whatever you're gonna be sipping, smoke up your little tweeds. Let's talk about the reunion. Okay, so I don't know about y'all, just overall, to me the reunion was trash. This last reunion didn't get what it was supposed to give. If you new to my channel, go back and watch my reunion part 2, because a lot of the stuff that I said, Carlos talked about in this reunion. And y'all don't have to do nothing, just like and subscribe and comment. You was right, girl. Your best friend from St. Louis was right, exactly, but we're going to talk about that throughout the review. Okay, so at the beginning of the episode, they pick up with Destiny, dumb ventriloquist looking ass. Like I said, I just hated that makeup on her. And Destiny cute, I hate that curly ass microwave ponytail she had on her head. I hate it. We already hate her attitude. Sidebar. Destiny just recently did an interview like 2 or 3 days ago with this guy named Anthony. I'm gonna tag his channel in the comments. But go over there and look at the interview with Destiny. He was a really good interviewer. Cause the same Destiny we get on Love and Marriage Huntsville, there was the same fucking Destiny at that interview. And when I tell y'all, she had a nasty attitude. She was putting them on hold. She wasn't really answering the questions. I would have hung up on it. I couldn't have interviewed her. I'm not that far in my walk yet, Lord. Maybe I should have went to church this morning, because I would have clicked off on that bitch. Interview over. I'm sorry. She was being so rude and ignorant and just disrespectful, y'all. Like, Destiny is trash, child. Anyway, so Carlos King starts out talking about Destiny. Kimmie was still getting into her like, hey, if you don't want to share your life, then poo-poo. This is not the platform for you. She ain't had that smoke for Kimmie. Not at all. If you notice, she pick and choose. Girls pick and choose. That's how you know you're not authentic. Because if you're authentic, whoever come at you, you know what I'm saying? It's like that for you. Destiny is just selectively angry with certain people, and that's why I'm not a fan. Anyway, so Carlos was basically telling her, girl, you need to open up. She like, oh, next season I'm an open book, da 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 da. So she said she had a new man. I heard her new man was from St. Louis. I'm from St. Louis. Your best friend from St. Louis. No. So he was like, why your man ain't here? Like, he not even in the back. Nigga, did he have this on his calendar? Like, did you send a text out? Like, what is the tea, poo? She was like, oh, I wish he could, but extenuating circumstances. Unless he was flying Spirit or Delta, he could have been at the reunion. And the reunion was taken back in August. Girl, Destiny just be lying. Destiny is really giving me Kenya and Walter tease. from Kenya first season on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Remember, Walter was like, she paid him, da da da. Like, are you paying this dude? Which you don't have to pay. Even Kenya, like, y'all are some pretty ass bitches. But y'all, maybe it's because of y'all attitude. I feel like that meme, like, oh my God. It's like a bullet to the chest for me. Anyway, so Destiny, he was talking about her or whatever. So he segued into Destiny and Mel and why their relationship didn't work. So he played the few clips of when they was in the little shop. And what killed me was Destiny kept acting oblivious. Like, I don't know why she's mad at me. I hate when people do shit to you and then act oblivious like they the victim. No, bitch, you fucked with me first. I would have never came for you. We would have been happy. I would have still been sending you checks. Exactly. If you wouldn't have crossed me. So Destiny, of course, was like, Mel was really mad because at the last reunion, which Mel had already said this, at the last reunion, she heard Tisha and Mel talking about her. So really, if you go back, and I was listening to Color Me Pink review today, and she right, when you go back, they really got into it. Like, Destiny started acting funny at Mel's music review. Her video shoot, it was like the finale episode, and remember Martell came, but Destiny wanted to have a conversation with her, and Mel was like, bitch, not at my fucking video, my music video premiere, you don't want to have a conversation. And you know what? Just like I said, Mel probably had the gift of discernment, because even way back then, you was jealous of Mel. Don't you have a music career now? So you probably was salty, like, oh, this bitch just got divorced. I'm going through the same thing, but she having a music video premiere. I want to do music. Anyway, so of course she was like, hey, Destiny was like, Mel is really mad because she heard me and Tisha talking about her in the hotel room. And go look at my last review. This is verbatim. This is the shit. This is stuff I said last video. Baby, you cannot be on my back. I done bought you on the show, Tisha and Destiny. If Martell was your day one, you was filming scenes with me, Pooh. You was getting a check from me. I'm the one who cashed up you $5,000 to $6,000. I don't care if it was for your bills, your pap smear, your motherfucking, your re-up. I don't care what it was for. Probably your anger management classes, bitch. You still, I didn't put you on, and you in here with Tisha after the reunion talking shit about me, bitch. And you came, and Tisha was responding like, no, we was just talking about what happened on the reunion. It wasn't really nothing. Come on, Sayama. That last reunion, didn't you chime in like you always in other people's business when it comes to everything else but your husband? Exactly. You was at the last reunion talking about how Mel ain't no good friend and she da-da-da-da-da and all of that other shit. So, bitch, when y'all got to the hotel room and start sipping that motherfucking Malibu rum, which she ass. Dumb Dora and the ventriloquist was back there talking shit about Mel after the reunion. The same two hoes that I put on and got you a check. Bitch, you owe me money, Destiny. I just sent you $5,000 or $6,000. You ain't paid me back. I ain't even asked you to pay me back. What? Let me know in the comments if y'all think Mel is wrong or Tisha is wrong. But if y'all think Mel is wrong, help me understand. Help me understand if I put you on. If I help your platform. I don't care if you mad at me or not now. I still put you on. I help put a check in your pocket. And then you talking to a girl who don't even like me after the reunion. Y'all wasn't talking about no cute shit. And then Tisha and Destiny was like, tell me what was said. Tell me what you heard. Tell me what you heard. Y'all, stop letting these reality people play y'all. This how they be playing y'all. And pay attention and take a little sip. So this is giving me circa Real Housewives of Potomac. Remember when Wendy was cursing and dragging the shit, skull dragging Giselle and Robin about those her husband rumors? They kept saying, what was said? What was said? Because they want you to put your tea out there. They want to say, I didn't say it on camera. You said it on camera. Bitch, stop fucking playing with me. You know what you said. You just don't want to say it. You want me to say it. So it can be like, hey, you put that out in the atmosphere. Because in the reality world, whatever you give life to is what happens. If they never say it on camera, we don't know what the fuck these hoes talking about. You could be talking about peeling potatoes and cutting green onions and mushrooms and shit. Exactly. So the whole reason Destiny kept saying what was said, because she wanted Mel to spill her own tea. Why would I openly say some shit, some negative shit that child hoes was talking about? The same girls I put on national TV. So they be playing in our face. It pissed me off. Of course, Tisha chimed in. Bitch, we not even fucking talking to you. I'm not even talking to you, Pooh. You can't hold me down on your own, so you waiting until I'm getting into it with your homegirl. Like, you need more people. Anyway, so Tisha chimes in, calls Mel a dark soul. She was like, no, in the hotel room, I was just telling her maybe she should talk to Mel because Mel looked sad during the reunion, which they did a flashback. Mel did look sad. However, bitch, if you think I'm a dark soul, she said she thought Mel was a dark soul. She was like the devil incarnate, the devil in sheep's clothing. You mean a wolf in sheep's clothing, bitch? Somebody get dumb Dora off my motherfucking TV screen. Exactly. Anyway, so Tisha talks her little shit. Mel sitting there like, what? What? Like, what are you talking about, bitch? And Mel be letting that motherfucking ass slide, and that's cool because I'm like that. Like, you know how, this is how I be feeling, y'all. With dudes and with girls. That's why some of my friendships just like kind of fall by the wayside and they end up angry with me because I'm not finna explain or break down no shit that a grown person should know. Especially a grown person that been knowing me for years. If you've been knowing me for years, I've been talking to you, you know how I operate. You know how I operate, you know what I value, you know the type of disrespect I'm not going for. Mel was just sitting there like, girl, stop with the cap. Stop with the cap on this reality show. So then that segues into fucking Martell chiming in, talking about some, yeah, if Mel trusts you again, then she wants somebody you. She doing better than all of y'all. What exactly does Melody Shari want out the rest of the cast? And y'all, as y'all can see, I'm Team Mel, but Martell, I loved him in the in reunion part 1 and part 2. But this reunion, especially what this segment like segue into, it just went back to like who Martell really is. So he started talking shit about Mel, and Carlos was like, hey, so the real reason you and Destiny get into it is because you think something going on with Martell and Destiny. And she was like, yeah, that bitch did call him at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And if y'all really watch the show like that, you can tell like Destiny just kind of be all on Martell tip. She be bringing up shit about Mel just out the blue, like, girl. And Tisha was like, oh, this just for a storyline. Last time I checked, y'all always talking about her. This bitch don't never talk about y'all. She address y'all when y'all address her. Just say you don't like her, but like, y'all got other shit to talk about. Like, why are y'all always so pressed? Anyway, so Destiny was like, oh, you know I called him at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning because Mel was like, yeah, I think this bitch like my ex-husband. That's why I don't like this bitch. I don't fuck with her. She's sneaky. And that would explain why Destiny kept going back telling Martell stuff. And she was like, I mean, if you know he don't fuck with me like that and me and you became cool, we homegirls, why are you picking up the phone every day for a motherfucker to talk shit about me? Or that's why I don't play the middle. I'm not a in the middle type of friend. Like, I don't play the middle. I can't play the middle well because I'm going to tell you when you wrong. And if you really cross somebody that I know did you well, Nah, because you'll do that to me. If they'll cross their day one, they'll cross your ass. Don't think you different. Girls, women, let's call us out on our shit. We always think we different. In friendships and relationships, he could be a dog ass nigga. Oh, I'm different, my pussy. Your pussy, your personality, and your paycheck. I don't care. He will cheat on you if that's who he is. Your friends, if they're disloyal people. So I got a first cousin, grew up with. I'm talking about grew up with. She taught me everything. Spent a night when I used to go home every like after I went to college and moved away. Every time I went home, she was just the person I was with. Everybody knew I was with her. When I tell y'all she crossed me over a dude that I didn't even like. But I knew because she had slept with a whole bunch of other people. I'm gonna have to start telling y'all some story time. She had slept with her beautician man and like some other people man. So I knew she was just a trifling, scandalous ass bitch. You know how your homegirl takes some ill shit, but you loyal to her? Like, you suck this dick in the alley. Damn. She won't do that to me. Yes, the fuck she will. Yes, she will. Anyway, back to them. So the whole Martell thing and him hacking the phone. Do I think Martell hacked the phone? Hell yeah. For Christmas, he bought all the Eminem kids some iPhones. That was just another way to track Mel as. She needs to throw those iPhones in the trunk. And as soon as them kids leave his house, put them iPhones away because Martell is trying to track your ass. And then the whole little line of questioning, Martell basically, he was guilty as fuck. Y'all know that mean like, you done fucked up right now, right? You done fucked up. Martell done fucked up. He's not smart enough to be clever enough to fucking cover anything that he's done. So then we get into the theatrics. We get into arts and craft theater 101. And Carlos King motherfucking ass started crying. If y'all watched my last review, I really wanted to know what was going on. And a lot of people been talking about Carlos King for crying or whatever, but I like that. I like the fact that he's been knowing these people for years, and he actually cares. He's empathetic. He's compassionate. He's a real human being. Any type of host, y'all just used to fucking Andy Cohen. Oh, he keeping it business. He been knowing these people for 5, 6, 7, some 10, 15 years, and he be at these reunions gaslighting the shit out of them. Not asking the questions that he's supposed to ask and shit. And we just supposed to act like, what is really going on with my heart, y'all? Anyway, don't judge me. Just pray for me. Just pray for me, y'all. Anyway, so, what was I talking about, y'all? No, but so Carlos King was crying about like Martell. He like, oh, you still in love with Mel? We knew he was still in love with Mel. Niggas, men only care about you once you gone. People in general, because lesbians and the LGBTQ community, shout out to y'all. They go through the same thing. Like, and we already knew by his behavior. He's just like upset. You didn't think this girl was gonna blow up. She left you, she blew up. Now she got everything, and now you stressed out and suffering. So he was crying, saying he was concerned. This is the back of the stage, T. So right before the reunion, y'all, Martell was in the back acting a motherfucking ass. Donatello, Michelangelo, his Ninja Turtle looking ass was just back there harassing Mel, causing a motherfucking scene, stressing her out. So all of the people who was talking about how Mel like was acting during the reunion, her baby daddy just clowned in public once again after she been trying to separate herself from this negativity. Carlos King, that's probably why he was crying. We don't know what happened, but as soon as I find out, I'm going to record a live video for y'all. Because I want to know, like, what did he do? I said he probably had some angry outbursts. Because if they act like this on camera, when the cameras ain't there, y'all probably in the raw. Insert Christian in blueface. For real. It ain't funny, but for real. So basically, Martell was trying to hack Melody phone. She found out Destiny was calling him. he was asking, and Destiny was like, no, the real reason is because Mel went on your show and said that she gave me the money. So she went on Carlos King's show and said that, hey, I gave you $5,000 or $6,000. Destiny was like, well, she was talking about it for a utility bill. It made me seem like I was a broke bum bitch. Bitch, the last time I checked, your last few storylines was about you being a broke bum bitch. Didn't you talk to Maurice in Credit One where they be having them sex parties at about how you was on public assistance and shit? Wasn't you talking about how you couldn't afford your business? LeBeric, the chicken money is not paying off, the grease is wearing off, and bitch, you're stressed out and you ain't got no goddamn money. That was your storyline. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, bitch? Fuck Destiny. I told you I'd get that bitch an office manager position or something. Let her be accounts payable. She got her real estate license. I'm sure she knows something about numbers. Teach this bitch QuickBooks and get her out of our motherfucking face. Anyway, so fuck that. So they was also talking about Martell petitioning for full custody. We already know he just wants some child support money because he a broke ass nigga. And then Carlos was talking about how men feel intimidated when they women become career oriented and really want to focus on their career versus their marriage. Mel interjected like, excuse me, bitch, that's a great story, but that didn't happen here. Because you know Martell liked to say the reason why he was fucking with Coleslaw during the pandemic was because Mel didn't he was basically saying Mel didn't give him any oral sex, which is like, then he kind of backtracked it. Like, I don't, it was really stupid, basically. He has no excuse. Even when Carlos was crying or whatever, Mel started to tear up a little bit, probably because of the shit that just happened backstage. Martell really ain't had shit to say. Marceau was over there like, I told this nigga, and this is why I'm a cheat in peace, and I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I'm gonna deny to the end because Letitia ain't finna leave me out here looking like Martell. Marceau is not stupid. Marceau an ignorant little motherfucker, like the typical your boyfriend, best friend type. Like, where the hoes at? That's what Marceau remind me of. Like, ooh, he kind of funny when I'm tipsy, but don't bring your friend to this house. I don't fucking like him. Anyway, so then they kind of segue into Kimmie cancer. And they didn't get it that much time, which I'm glad they didn't because it would like touch a few souls. But we all hope that Kimmie is doing well in her health or whatever. And I'm glad they highlighted it because breast cancer and cancer is just like plaguing the Black community. And like I said, we need some substance. Like, we do like the bullshit, but that's why I like Married to Medicine in the beginning. Give me some substance. Give me some Black folks taking on like alternate career avenues that we don't usually do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how a lot of times like we be focused on entertainment, sports, stuff like that. So I love shows that kind of take it to a different level. Like, let's focus on medicine. Let's focus on excelling in medicine. I really hope that they come up with a show about Black people in the legal field. That would be good. Because I went to law school, I dropped out. But it's a lot of great, like, great lawyers. Not these Instagram Tory Lanez lawyers posting shit on Instagram. Not they motherfucking ass. Not they motherfucking ass, exactly. And I like the fact that when Love and Marriage Huntsville first came on season 1, that's what drew me to them, because those of y'all who don't know, I do construction. You know what I'm saying? And it's a great industry. I think we need to highlight alternate industries for us to get in and be successful. Information technology, the IT field. That's why them Indians and these Africans coming over here making all them dollars. Y'all better become these systems analysts and da-da-da-da. And we're natural crafty people, like, and technical individuals. So anyway, that's what I loved about that. So I'm glad they highlighted Kimmie's cancer. So then they bring Tiffany and Louis out. They, they were like, whether they was there or not, it was a great story. Like, I I could take it or leave it. Like $40, you know, $40. Maybe I'll pay $35 for they, feature on the reunion, but I apologize. Okay. So they was talking about their sex issues. She revealed she was pregnant, which was good. Tiffany did have on like a ugly little red. It was a regular red dress. It was really formal, but it wasn't giving me no sauce, which was crazy because Tiffany is a Scorpio. Like, and so anyway, so they revealed that they was pregnant. Hold on. When she revealed she was pregnant, why Marcel motherfucking ass with his creep ass, he gonna congratulate her and like put his hand around the back of her, and she was like, no, bitch. You wasn't supportive of me and you was talking shit about my motherfucking husband. She kind of played him off. When she announced she was pregnant, her go little dumb Tisha little ass. You is so fake, bitch, because you was behind your husband talking shit about us all season. You was happy to get the smoke off of you. Girl. And then I noticed a lot of people online was talking about Mel reaction because Mel was like, she probably already knew and was like, okay, that's a great story. They still boring. Like, bitch, you still cool. You still cool. But I hope they don't be on our next season because Tiffany and Louis they just didn't give me enough personality. And I ain't like that their house was dirty. I don't care how small it was. Bitch, clean that shit off the motherfucking floor. Don't bring your ass on TV. I get mad. I don't know about y'all. I get mad if somebody invite me over and shit is dirty. Don't invite me to your house and your house dirty. You ain't respect me enough to clean this shit up before I came. You couldn't have took a swift sweeper in this bitch, cut on some Mary J. Blige and cleaned up. I did it. No. Anyway, get Tiffany and Louis off of our shit or whatever. And so Dr. Francis, so they was talking about Dr. Francis too. I wish they would have had Dr. Francis on this reunion. I don't know about y'all, but I loved Dr. Francis throughout the season. He was like last season and this season. He hold your feet to the fire. And he just say some straight up shit like, this little check ain't shit to me. I'm a doctor. I've been getting 6 figures, fucking bad bitches. I don't need this show. I'm going to talk my shit to your motherfucking ass. So I hope that they bring Dr. Francis on full time. I was hoping he was at the reunion too, because they were saying how Dr. Francis said they had a fake relationship, which at the beginning I thought their relationship was kind of fake. Or I really just think that Tiffany was kind of like she's a gold digger. She's like a homemade, classy gold digger. Like all gold diggers you gonna meet, not gonna be the Instagram model type of gold diggers. You got some homely little, I'm a great housewife. She left her last husband because he ain't making enough money and got with Louis and was like, let me go ahead and get taken care of by this little chunky chocolate nigga. He looked like a chocolate Teddy Graham dog. I like Louis. Louis cute. Exactly. Go to the gym with your nigga and make him who you want to be. Or if you like big dudes, just cuddle up, Anyway, so they kind of winded down with that. Speaking of Dr. Francis, I wonder is Ready to Love coming back on? Like, bring us back Ready to Love and bring Dr. Francis on there because that lady doctor who was on our last season with Shorty and the rest of them, Dr. Francis would have got them all the way together. And we need Dr. Francis on our TV screen. I want to see an older black man doctor come on the screen and school these customers and tell you exactly what you need to do. He gonna check the women. He gonna check the men with that toxic masculinity. He gonna check the women. Girl, you better come home and cook those turkey tails and greens. What are you talking about? No, but seriously, give us more of Dr. Francis. He's the doctor that I like because I hated that doctor on Ready to Love. So I hope that they bring Dr. Francis back. So that was pretty much it. They was talking about Mel, bringing Alonda on the show. You know what? They cut out a lot of parts. This part 3 was not giving what I thought it was gonna give. Part 1 and part 2 was way better to me. They cut out the part where Destiny was talking about how she was gonna spill all Mel tea. which just lets me know y'all really trying to like curtail the narrative. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They really trying to predict. Okay, so this is what I want to see next season, since I feel like they gave us a disservice this season. Like, this season wasn't as good as season 1 and 2. What do y'all think? Like, tell me below in the comments. Did y'all like this season? I thought it was long. I thought it was drawn out. I thought it was late. We already seen all the drama with Mel. If y'all not gonna expose Marcel's, Alonda, and all of his side bitches, let's move on. Please, let's move on. So this is what I want to see next season. As y'all know, I already want to see Kiki next season. Bring her on teaching creative writing at this online school she told us about. Bring on all the extra tea she gonna tell us about Marcel and Tisha. I think more conversations and scenes with Tisha, Wanda, and Keisha will expose how fake they are, because Kiki go give it to them. Let's never forget. Let's never forget on the first part of the reunion, Kiki was like, I uncouth. This bitch was like, I got 1,001 synonyms for Wanda. She been checking Wanda all season. If you gonna bring Wanda motherfucking ass back on my TV screen, I don't want the Wanda without Kiki. And I don't want Tisha talking about Mel broke up my marriage. I don't want to hear that shit next. I don't want Carlos King. I'm not playing with your short ass, your peanut looking ass. We don't want Tisha without Keisha. We don't want Wanda without Kiki. We want somebody to check that motherfucking ass, because when Mel do it, everybody hate her. And she trying to break up great black marriages with pictures of backs and bitches with booties and shit in their head. Like, whatever. So next season is what I want to see, y'all. I want to see more Kiki. I want to see more Kiki, her husband, and I want to see Kiki checking and shading the shit out of Wanda and Tisha next season. So that's what I want out of them. I want Mel and Martell. I want Mel to reveal her new boo, because if y'all noticed, she had like a story with her new ninja or whatever around Christmas time. I want to see Mel new ninja, Martell crying about Mel new ninja, Sheree, bitch, Sheree, girl, Sheree, you need to do better in your life. You really out here talking about how you got Martell for a storyline, but he embarrassing you even as a storyline. You ain't get enough of Tyrone. Anyway, show us whatever the fuck Martell got going on, child. Whatever he clean gone to, go ahead, show it. Let's see what Martell got to offer. And Kimmie and Maurice, I wish Kimmie the best with her cancer journey. I'm sick of seeing Maurice be fake. I'm so sick of it, child. Bring the linebackers on. What about them sex parties at Credit One? We already know the whole time. Kimmie, you was lying about being a side chick, bitch. Boo. No, you was working on top of Credit One. They was down there having them sex parties. You took your hot ass down there, because we all know Kimmie is very sexy and she came off very sexual. Season 1, go back and watch season 1. She came off as like a freak-a-leak, and his ex-wife didn't want Monster around her with like the inappropriate thong outfits, Phaedra type of shit going on. So I want to see something new. Give me some new storylines. If Kimmie gonna be on my screen, have Kimmie go in on Destiny like she was going in on her at the reunion. That's what I would like to see. Destiny, you talking all that shit, go against Kimmie, because Kimmie ain't going. She may be going with her husband, but you're not fucking her. She'll go on. She'll go in on Destiny. Go ahead, drag her. Anyway, so the last part of the reunion, it was okay. They start filming soon. Next season, Carlos, give us something extra that we need. Mel, I'm going to need you to stop being... I know Mel has so much stuff going on professionally. I know you don't want to just, like, drag these motherfuckers, but go ahead, drag them. Please. We beg of you. Anyway, I'm going to be out, y'all. So, what's coming up? If y'all haven't subscribed and liked and hit y'all notification buttons, make sure y'all do. I have a new series coming out. It's a documentary. It's about women of the night. Women doing these whole things. Hey, that's not funny. But it kind of delves into like what makes them, why would a woman like resort to that kind of the life. It's really giving HBO series circa 1990s, 2000s. It's gonna be really, really good. I'm also gonna start reviewing Love and Lockup. So, because my homegirl Kanisha, shout out to Kanisha, exactly. She was talking about it because I kept seeing all the blogs reporting on it. So, listen, I'm going to go back and watch Love and Lockup season 1, episode 1. So, I want y'all to like walk through the season with me, like my first impression of this country shit. Like I told y'all, I had a few cousins with low self-esteem who decided to fuck with dudes in jail. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's all for my Love and Marriage Huntsville Part 3 reunion review. Hopefully they come back with some better content next season. All in all, I really do love the show. I love Mel. I love some of them. I love to hate a lot of the characters. The only people I really don't want to see anymore, I want Destiny to work in the mail room. Tiffany and Lou can go. Stormy, I'm a little on the fence. Maybe she can come back, but she got to give us her unapologetically self, That's what we into. Anyway, y'all have a good Sunday. I'm out.